Repeater Studio is a startup sci-fi game development studio led by a team of Griffith University students. We aim to focus on quality content and constant transparency with our customers. Our extraordinary team is here to present our business outline and goals for the studio. We are more than just a studio, though. We want to connect and share our experiences and include the wider community in the production of our games so we can deliver extraordinary results every time.
This is our target audience. We target young people aged 18 to 35 years old because 61% of gamers are young adults lying within this group of age. We also target gaming influencers due to the fact that gamers' behaviors are most likely to be driven by these influencers. When Steam Corporation first launched, they have unintentionally created jobs for internet influencers, game streamers, because the crowd needs more courage to try out new things, and influencers are the ones who could pioneer that. Another part of our target market is the disabled. With the rapid developing of esport gaming, especially in schools, finding a way to engage people with disabilities to this industry might be a pioneer step towards our own gaming empire.
We decided to pick two big sci-fi game studios for our competitor research. The first is BioWare. They are known for the game Mass Effect. This game has sold over 500,000 copies with a revenue of over $200 million. This game was designed on the Unreal Engine platform, which we'll be using, making this game really similar in our studio style. The development cost of this game was $100 million, with a 3.5-year development time. Knowing this made us realize we need to aim for smaller games in comparison to manage the 1-year development time we want. The next competitive research was on Hello Games. They are a small studio in London, but on the rise to becoming huge. They only have one title which has done well, and that's No Man's Sky. This title has sold over 823,000 copies, doing better than Mass Effect. The development time took over 3 years with a development cost of $10 million and a $30 million revenue. From researching these companies, we can see that the cost could be an issue, but as long as we manage to keep in our time frame, we should be okay.
Our fund will be coming from the Unreal Mega Grant, run by Epic Games. This is a funding program that supports game developers like us. They will provide somewhere from $5,000 to $500,000, depending on what the money is needed for the project we are making. And this will help us cover all the expenses that require when making our game. The great thing about it is that Epic will never ask us to pay back any money because it is their way to give back and expand the community of video games. We will publish our first game, Space League. If the first sells successfully, we can release the next game, Galactic Colony, in next year or the year after. Both of these games are tackling sensitive topics like genetic mutation, war, disaster, so things that we are facing in our society today. And our main goal is we want to make something that people can enjoy, empathize, and relate.
For the operation page, we figured out how the company will operate by looking at how we will distribute the game, which software we'll use to make the game, and how we will hand the tasks out to the staff. When our game is complete, we plan to use Epic Store. They distribute the game for us, but they keep 12% of the revenue. Unreal Engine is our game creation software choice. This is because it's a great tool, but mainly so we can apply for the Unreal Mega Grant. Monday.com is a great tool for multitasking. This will be a tool where we can easily let staff know which areas need working on and keep the studio organized. Every game goes through a development stage. It begins as a concept. All of the planning and sketching happens here. Next is the pre-production. All of the early stage work is made, including rough character models and basic environments. Production and testing stage is where the game starts to get assembled, adding VFX effects, lighting, and making controls work. Detailed design is where all of the mechanics, models, and environments are all tweaked and improved, and then the final stage, the game is compiled and submitted.
The name Repeater definition stands for a repeating rifle, which designed to fire several shots without reloading. This can represent our love and passion in video games, and we can't stop making it. and the idea was finally redesigned to be more futuristic look. We picked blue because it is dominant color of our interface with technology yet to come, and yet we shift to cyan, which is a cooler tone to represent unsettling environment, dystopian society, and overall represent well of what we are trying to create. The secondary color is black to contrast the bright background, a color of emptiness, space, a weight to be explored. We go for a little bit of sci-fi typeface, and overall the logo will be used to represent who we are in Repeater Studio.
This is the homepage design of our website. We have decided to focus on developing our website platform on PC instead of mobile device for now, due to the fact that gamers use PC platform more often to purchase or download contents. This would also increase our revenue. These are all the pages of the website. A great website and development plan are also our new future goal because it is a handy and a sufficient tool to traffic target audience. Being able to learn about their behavior on our website means that we are one step closer to satisfy current customers and attract potential ones.
Twitter will be our platform to connect with people. We create a nice, creative bio and tell exactly what we are doing. For media, we will want to make sure to spread out the content and post relevant content at relevant time of day. Also, we will use the hashtags that are relevant to our specific game that have players about genre looking at every day. In some cases, we use Twitter to show our game progress. Are we working on a new level? Maybe a new update? We will post a short video showing what we have done today and so on. Furthermore, there are options called Sponsor Tweet, a Twitter ad center that we can privately set up and target exactly who we want to see our content.
Our studio will be faced with many challenges as it grows and develops into a major competitor. But until then, we will not give up and we will strive to reach what we want. We focus on sci-fi and adventure genres as this is where our personal interests lie. We plan to create a team with no limits and who are diverse by employing people from all around the world to create a connected studio. We may struggle in the beginning with getting attention and creating a AAA quality game, but we will use our research and target the best times to promote ourselves and bring our game to the world. Looking at our finance, we can tell this company can be really profitable. As we enter each year, the studio matures and we will release more games and start to see the studio grow and the revenue increase. The figures you see on the screen is the totals once we have been up and running for 3 years while selling 2 games. The startup expense is what our studio needs to spend to get started. This includes hardware and software. And on this page it shows our target game sales. If we manage to sell 740 copies, we would be financially good. We plan to sell each game for $30, but this might change if we consider putting them on for sale. This would increase the sale numbers. We hope you enjoyed the presentation and are excited about the future opportunities, partnerships and funding with you.